Hey, what's up, fellow YouTubers, fellow toynets and toy collectors? This is Starship 1988. I am doing a brand new thing. Let's just check it out, and then I'll introduce it so we don't waste time. So yeah, brand new thing, something that I've never done before. Model kits. And I'm starting small, as I am kind of like coming back into this genre of doing model kits. Model kits are really, really cool. They definitely hold a very special place in my heart. I've been doing model kits since I was a kid. My mom was always really cool enough to say, you know what? You know, the whole paint thing. I wasn't a paint sniffer, but the paint thing has always been an issue. As it used to be, even stronger back in the days. You know, in the late 70s. I think I did my first model car when I was probably like 9, 10 years old. So that was, I'm talking 1981, 1982, probably around there. So that was a long time ago. I've done boats, I've done planes. Obviously, these came out a little bit later on, but I love model kits. I right now have a fleet of assembled NASCAR cars that I picked up last year at the flea market that I have locally here in the Chelsea area in New England, here in Boston, Massachusetts. I think I have I have like probably like 5 or 6 cars, including the Mach 5. For Star Wars model kits, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, probably like 10 or 11 model kits that are still unassembled. It's kind of funny too, because I did finally pick up an airbrush kit system, and I have never used it yet, but I kind of don't like it. I've tried it out, and it's not my cup of tea, so I think I'm going to have to resell it and get something better if I really want to get into it. Especially, you know, again, you need a well-ventilated area and stuff like that, because you don't want to get sick and so forth. But yeah, no, I love model kits, and I like Gundams. I don't love Gundams, but I like Gundams. I collected them briefly when they were more available here in America because of the whole Toonami thing, and there was tons of them at Toys R Us. I was buying them. I was buying the action figures. I wasn't really doing the models, but I was doing the action figures, and then I kind of got bored and I lost interest, and like a lot of things that can, you know, happen, and I kind of got rid of everything. I had the Super Gundam Master Grade, which I believe I just gave to my brother, sold to my brother, and then I just re-got it after like over 10 years later. So that's pretty cool. It's unassembled and whatever not. I have a master grade. It's in a box. I can't even remember who the heck it is. Anyway, there's another master grade that I have inside of a box. I used to have the F91, which I'm dying to rebuy. And then I just previously, if you saw the video prior to this, my midweek toy haul from Anime Boston, that was a couple days ago, whatever. Gundam Age 1 normal, which is a 144 scale but blown up in a mega size model. So it's like, you know, 15 inches big or something like that. And I actually picked up, that's where these guys came in. So yeah, so I actually started kind of fiddling with it today. I think when it's all said and done, it's going to be like a 4-inch figure. And so yeah, it's kind of like check them out, let's open them up, and we'll start from there. So again, we'll start small, and hopefully as I get more into it, then I can start going into like the bigger size models and stuff like that. So yeah, there's the instruction manual, pretty cool. There's the main character, the boy that powered the DEATHSCYTHE HELL there, which is a really nice. There's a picture of the anime there. Obviously, they tell you some things in English, but then the rest is in Japanese. Inside, what it should like when it's all said and done. Pretty cool. There's a picture of all the other cast members there. Pretty cool. I don't know if I'll keep buying these. I said in my midweek haul that this is where I'll pretty much stop, these two. But I don't know. I mean, if I can find these at a pretty good price, you know, Sandrock and heavy guns, or and some of the other guys, I might keep going. I don't know. I might want to finish it, but we'll see. And then obviously the inside's all black and white. It's pretty cool. No cement needed, no glue, so that's pretty nice. It's all pretty much just snap tight. But yeah, so that's pretty much that. So put that down to the side. So again, I did start already working on it. I haven't opened them all yet. I only have one fine marker from the Gundam marker, and I did some panel lines already. You know, it's funny. You would think, oh, it'll be real easy because it's a pen. It's actually not, guys. So if you're starting out, obviously for you experts, it doesn't matter. But yeah, for guys starting out, it's not as easy as it looks because it is so small. Sometimes you can mess up. I noticed with a Q-tip, it's probably the best way to clean it up. So I have like a wet Q-tip, and I'll kind of go through the, you know, if I smudge it. But I'll kind of give you an example here. So open that up. So as an example, we'll do one carefully there. See, there's already like a little dot right there. I don't know if you can kind of see that. So, I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, it helps. It definitely helps with the design. I mean, when you build this, if there's no panel lining, it is really boring looking. So the pens do help. I'm glad that all he had left were fine. See, I already went over. You have to be so careful. And I really should have bought more. He gave them to me for a sweet deal. No, I'm looking online right now, and they're so damn expensive. It's actually better to buy them in bulk, obviously. So hopefully I can find some more of this particular size, as I think this works really well with these smaller high grades. Again, I mean, these are my first 2 high grades ever, as I had never even picked them up in the past. But it's funny, like I was saying, I own Super Gundam, I own the Gundam Age, and I used to own F91, and there's another master grade that I own, but I've never built any. So this is actually my very first time making these. So I don't know if this will not be enough for those bigger size ones, as I assume panel lines can't get that much bigger. I mean, I'm sure they're a little bit thicker, but this seems to be perfect for this size here. So, but yeah, they're really, really cool. It definitely helps. I mean, I can't imagine. I think the big thing why these model kits are so popular, and they look at that, went over. They are action figures at the end of the day. They do have some playability. Obviously, they're not that ABS plastic or whatever it is that they use for action figures, but you can play with them. You can pose them. They seem to have a little bit better detail than the normal action figure, as the way they make this, it seems that they can have it to be better detail, but you just have to assemble it yourself. If they have to assemble it for you and pre-package it in you know, already done type, you know, action figure box set, and they have to paint it, that's why I think they end up costing a little bit more. So this is a cheap way to go about it. For those of you that do purchase the robot Gamashi, whatever the heck it's called, I mean, those are, you know, $20-$30 action figures. This $10, and these are practically the same size. So, but yeah, these are very, very cool. So this will be my last panel line that I show you, and after that it'll be to assemble it. So I'll show you the finished product. See, I went over the line again, but you can kind of use your fingers if you like. See if I can do this more carefully without going over. You have to have a steady hand. So there you go. And then do this one here, and we'll be done. Now, for those of you, the guys are expert and you're watching this and laughing your ass off because I'm a newbie, that's okay. I don't mind. But I was gonna say, is buying these markers a waste of money, or can you get away with getting Sharpies that have super fine tips? Is it the same thing, or is that actually different? Or is it a different type of quality that you're getting out of this here? And how long do these last? I mean, do you get a lot out of it? Or after I kind of do this one toy, will it pretty much be done in terms of, you know, it just wasting or whatever? I don't know. I would love to think that there's paint all in here, but I doubt it. I'm sure it's inside of another barrel, and it's probably not a lot, but we'll see. And I do close it as soon as I'm done with it, so it doesn't dry off. But again, I don't even know if it's that type of marker, as I am new doing this. So there you go. So a lot better than just that plain white, as you can see there. So guys, yeah, we'll kind of cut, and when I come back to this, you'll see a full assembled figure. All right.
Hey, what's up everyone? And we are back, and there he is. Let's just get this actually out of the way so it can focus a little bit better. Let's bring this down a little bit. Now, actually, to be totally honest with you guys, the magic of videotaping, movie making, whatever you want to call it, this is actually quite a few days later from that first segment. So I will say off the bat, I apologize for all the mistakes that I made. I would have re-recorded it, but obviously it's already a finished product. For example, I think I said sand something when it's supposed to be sand rock, or something of the sort. And I think I meant to say heavy arms, and I called them heavy barrel, something stupid like that. So I do apologize for you know, Gundam enthusiasts that are like saying, what the hell, you know. But I do apologize. I have watched the shows, don't get me wrong. I haven't seen all of this show, but I have seen tons of Gundam. So I'm not an expert, but you know, I do like it. But anyway, so here he is, you know, finally finished or whatever. And this was actually done pretty quick. It only took me a few days to do it because I have other things to do too. But it came out pretty cool. I will say I'm pretty into it. I do like it, and I can't wait to do some more. I'm actually trying to see if I can grab a whole bunch of them from one of my local comic book stores. He bought a whole bunch of them on from some guy, I guess a few weeks ago, a month ago or something, and he just has them sitting there. So I think I might go into the store tomorrow. I'm gonna try to grab them all, and you'll probably see that in the Tuesday's Toy Haul, whatever. But yeah, this is really cool. I'm very into it. I do like it a lot. So yeah, I can't wait to get some more. Now, all these things here, these are stickers here, and this is probably one of the best stickers that I think I've ever seen in terms of applying something like this to a toy. These are made out of like a red chrome, as you can see, and they came out so well. They almost look like they're meant to be there. And then these ain't too bad either. These are pretty nice. I mean, these guys, these gentlemen that create these Gunplas, these models, are awesome. I mean, they definitely know their math very well. Obviously, you have to know your math, and you got to know how to be able to, you know, get it to be exactly the way it's meant to be, like that. So it's really nice. I'm sure some other people out there might just actually paint instead of using stickers, but I'm not, you know, I'm still a novice, so I'll be doing it, you know, with whatever way they give them to me. This is all stickers here, and luckily I was smart enough to realize that you should do the gold part first, and then you add the red to it, because if you did it the other way around, it would really look like crap. So luckily I was able to notice that, and so I was able to do the gold portion first, and then I added the red on top of it, and I think it came out a lot better than the other way around, as it would have been too thick and it just wouldn't have looked right. So you can just kind of untab that. You can bring these up. And I don't know if it's showing well, because obviously I'm always in the dungeon here videotaping, but there was even parts that I didn't have to use my Gundam marker, but I still did. I did it right there, as you can see, even on the blue. This is obviously a sticker that you can kind of tell there. It's a little raised. I did the... Oh, take that out of the way. But yeah, I went all the way around. I even went as far as going to that second portion right up there. Did I have to do that? No, absolutely not, but I went marker crazy. So yeah, so I, you know, did all the panel linings here as the picture shows and whatever, not the bottom there. As I you know, do more of these, I think on a color like this, I think I'm gonna try gray next time. I don't know, you guys tell me, is this too noticeable? Obviously I can look, as I'm looking at it, it does look very noticeable. Would a gray have, you know, would have been a little bit better, where it's kind of there, you can see it, but it's not as just in your face panel lining. So those are the little things that I kind of want to just kind of try out. But yeah, I even took the time to do the little back there. But yeah, it's really cool in terms of posability. As you can see, the shoulders move. I mean, these ain't too bad. The elbow even moves backwards. You know, you have hand articulation there. The head, you know, has a little bit of movement, as you can see there. This was real cool to do his goatee, or whatever you want to call it, his chin sticker. So that came out pretty well. His eyes obviously are stickers also. But yeah, his legs, not too bad articulation. This actually does get in the way there. That's as far as it'll move. But yeah, it's still not too bad of articulation. The leg probably would go further up, but that back thing there kind of holds it. And then obviously the feet, and it has it really doesn't have side to side, well, I should say ankle pivot, just the way they designed it. But yeah, this is really cool. I'm really into it. I'm really psyched that I got it. Oh, and obviously waist articulation, as you can see there. In terms of its weapon, it comes with, that's his depth sight. Obviously I didn't paint it, as you can see, so they give you this colored one here, this, you know, gray, light gray, and then this blue one, and obviously you can paint them green so it matches the show. And I like the fact that, I mean, I don't think you can even get this out of the toy, the original toy. I mean, the fact that you can bend it and just kind of keep it straight like that too, that's pretty cool. So even this has really cool posability for a 1/44 scale. So it's really nice. And if you've seen the show, obviously, as he swings it, little jet proportion just kind of shoots off, so it kind of helps bring it forward and just, you know, get in your face and cut you. So yeah, they also give you this one here, and obviously you can use the gray one or the blue one. It's like a single one, and I don't know what that one does. I'm assuming, you know, same thing, I guess. And on the back here, I would think that this is supposed to be this weapon here, and it's kind of put away form, and then obviously would, you know, kind of open up, you know, stretch and open up, and it becomes this long weapon, I'm assuming. I can't remember, I haven't seen this in a long time. But yeah, this is really cool. I'm very, very psyched about this. I can't wait to do more. So but yeah, that's really it. I wanted to again share for those of you that are super into these. If you have any advice, I'll definitely take it. I would appreciate, if anything, really. But yeah, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please rate, subscribe, share, comment. Please comment more than anything. I mean, I definitely want to hear comment from you professionals out there, or, you know, even guys that are starting out. But I'll see you in a comparison video for the same guy, and that will be pretty quick right after this one. You guys take care. Peace.